Good morning. It's Saturday the 17th of December 2022 and I'm standing here at the end of platform 2 at Edinburgh Waverley Station on a bit of a chilly morning, and I'm here to have a look at some trains, so let's see what's coming in and out. Looks like the Azuma from London's in, just after 11 o'clock this morning. And I think you can see over there as well the Lumo waiting for the off. It's very quiet here today at Edinburgh Waverley Station. The reason for that is that today is one of the national rail strikes, and I had hoped that I would be able to bring you an awful lot more, but there's still a few trains coming in and out. We've just seen the Azuma coming up from London, the LNER Azuma, and there are a few ScotRail trains here and there. I did manage to catch a wonderful departure of one of the cross-country trains to Birmingham, but unfortunately my microphone stopped working and there was no sound and everything just went pear-shaped on that one. So I will try and give you as much as I can. Waverley is quite an impressive station. I've been here quite a few times, but I've never really kind of looked around. I've been here, caught a train, moved on. But yeah, it's quite a pretty station, and we're only on one half of it here. But this overroof, it's not like the big London station overroofs, which are quite high up and they're all arched and whatever. This is quite low level, but I don't know, I quite like it. It's got a certain feel about it. Anyway, just going to wander up here. So I'm on platform 2. Platform 1's to my right. Over here, you can just see one of the local ScotRail trains. I think so. Platform 3 is the 11:43 to Tweedbank. So we came in on one of those trains because we're staying a few stations outside of Edinburgh. Let's have a look. Yeah, the trains. Oh, look, there it is. Trains just coming in. The Class 170. I haven't ridden on one of those for years, so it's quite nice actually catching that coming in. I managed to get a little bit of footage of that, which I'll post just here in a second. Wow. Just spotted this amazing crossover right in the middle of platforms, well, between platforms 1 and 2. And looking at the layout of the station, on the far extremities, on the far left and the far right, the tracks go through the station, and in the middle you've got like a double-ended terminus. So you've got trains from Glasgow coming in and terminating, and then there's a concourse, and then trains going the other way out towards Berwick and then in towards London, etc. Go the other way. So it's like this weird double terminus. And then I've just spotted this. You can just see over there, platform 1 suddenly becomes platform 20. So it's a double numbered platform. And in fact, as I walk along, platform 2 is just about to become, I think you can just see it now, Platform 19. How bizarre. That's platform 18 over there. And there is another class 170 going to Cowdenbeath at 11:30. See if we can catch that one departing. Now, from this end of the station, you get quite a view. Got the castle up there, got the tunnels leading under, I think they're the museums, and then on the other side of that, we've got Princess Street Gardens. There's not much snow in the city anymore. Where we're staying outside the city, there's still quite a lot. There's a lot of passengers about, considering that it's a day where there's going to be very few trains, but I'm going to hang around here for a few minutes and we'll see this train on the other platform there head off, and then we'll head back down to the main concourse and see what else is happening. Over the years, I've seen track plans for models of this place, and it's always quite complex. Oh look, just spotted. Let's just refocus on that. That looks like the old signal box. So even the signal box is pretty. Oh, we have a train coming in.
Platform 14 for the 11:30 Waverley Station service to Waverley Station. Via departures, Liverpool, Homelands, behind Roy, Lindsay, Bishop Briggs, and Waverley Street. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Platform 14 for the 11:30 Waverley Express service to Waverley Street.
That's a class 385, or two class 385s, it's an 8-car unit. And that's going into one of those terminus platforms, like I said. So you can see here what I was explaining earlier. So to my left, here's my hand over there. So to my left, you have platforms 1 and 2, or 19 and 20, which are 3 platforms. Then we have several bays, and then on the far side there's another set of 3 tracks, which then go past the signal box just there and off through the tunnel to Glasgow and other parts of Scotland. So yeah, so it's really weird because this is a through station and a terminus, which is I'm not used to. I'm having trouble getting my head around this concept, but I suppose it makes sense because so there are trains that terminate here coming in from the east, and trains coming in from the west that terminate here, and obviously some trains that go all the way through, or at least there is the ability for trains to go all the way through. Okay, so we've just had a whistle. I'm wondering if that diesel is going to be pulling out any second. Yeah, that's it. That's the train. I think they said to Cowdenbeath. Could be wrong, but that's the one coming out of platform 17.
Platform 4 for the 11:35 top rail service to North Berwick, Colliers, Musselburgh, Wallingford, Preston Pans, Mulnidry, Drell and North Berwick. This train is formed
What I like around here is that there's a mixture of diesel and electric trains. I know that diesels aren't, well, really what we should be aspiring to these days. But it's just nice to see them. Right, I'm going to head back to the main concourse and see if I can go over the other side and see what's occurring. So I've just walked over the other side of the station. I'm on platform 5, and sitting over there GB rail freight. Class 92. With nameplate the IMEC Railway Division. IMEC is the Institute of Mechanical Engineers. I think that's been sitting there for some time because a friend of mine sent me a photo of this when they were up here a few weeks back. But I like watching GB rail freight stuff. I'm going to wander down this way now. Now, somebody I'm sure will correct me if I'm wrong, but the Lumo is low cost service to King's Cross. And Class 803s, they're just like the Azumas, they're another Hitachi design, I think. Correct me if I am wrong. I don't know what time this train is meant to be leaving. There's certainly nobody on it. And actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's stuck here for the day because of the rail strike. Who knows? But we're going to get to the end of this platform. And I think there's a possibility we might get to see the train on platform 3 go out. Anyway, here we go, right down the end. Oh, actually look, that train looks like the 1256 according to the dot matrix on the side, and it's only about 11:30 here, so we've got a while until that one leaves.
Kilpatrick, Bowman, Dumbarton East, Dumbarton Central, Dalmuir, Caldross, Craigenglowen and Helensville. This train is formed of 6 coaches. Platform 14 for the 11:45 got rail service to Helensville.
Oh, it seems to be a castle. Some description. How bizarre. So here we are at the other end of the station. And I think I've worked out the numbering system. Is that the lower numbered ones are at the eastern end of the station. So we've got 1, 2, that's platform 3, which I came in on earlier. This is 4, 5, 6, and that must be 7 on the far side, if there is one on the far side. And then all of the higher numbered platforms are obviously on the other side, on the western end of the station, which again, it's interesting. It's almost like they've got 2 stations bolted end to end. There was a kiddie waving to that train driver, and he gave her a toot of his horn. How wonderful is that? Well, as I said, it's a bit quiet here today because of the rail strike. But there's been a few trains. We've seen a few things go in and out. We've had a little look around and explore the station. Hopefully, maybe sometime soon, in slightly warmer weather with more trains, I'll come back here and do a bit more of a longer look at the trains at Waverley Station, and maybe even do a little bit more of the trains around Edinburgh. But that's it for this video. My name's Steve. I am at the end of platform 5 at Edinburgh Waverley Station, and I bid you farewell, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.